Good morning, everyone, and welcome to PBS North America. My name is Steve Stroud. I'm President and CEO of Roswell, Inc. We're the economic development organization partnering with the city of Roswell. And it's my honor today to introduce you to PBS Aerospace and the city of Roswell. But let's not forget one clear thing. Your hockey team in Bernal won the national championship yesterday. Congrats. Home run. So you're going to hear today a lot about the 40, the 80, what this company is going to do in the United States, and more importantly, what they're going to do here in Roswell, Georgia. But it's my pleasure today to celebrate this occasion with new staff, with our electeds, with the leadership team, and more importantly, Mr. Fisher, the chairman of the supervisory board, that have flown over here just to be here for this occasion. PBS has a deep commitment and a family commitment to the United States and to Roswell, and so we're so happy to have them here. Let me introduce the team. I'm going to start with Mr. Fisher to my right, Mr. Schalt, our COO, and welcome to have you here, and Mr. Durham, who we've worked with from the get-go. So thank you. On my left, the Honorable Mayor Kurt Wilson, who absolutely is pushing economic development in a positive way. We couldn't be doing it without you, so thank you. Mayor Pro Tem Lee Hills, our great councilwoman that has been over to your country and been involved from the get-go. We appreciate Christine Hall. And our economic development liaison currently, Will Morthland. So thank you all for being here. With that, at this time, I'm going to turn it over to, let me make sure I'm doing this correct, to council. Actually, I'm going to turn it over to our COO. Thank you.
So, thank you very much for the introduction. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, it's my great honor and pleasure to welcome you all here today as we celebrate the opening of our new facility in the city of Roswell, Georgia. So, at first, I would like to very warmly welcome Honorable Mayor of City of Roswell, Mr. Kurt Wilson. So thank you, Mr. Mayor, for your presence and for your personal support to be here. So I would like to also welcome Mrs. Monika Ventrilikova, the Honorary Consul of the Czech Republic in Atlanta. So I'm very proud that you are here with us at this special moment for PBS Group. So allow me also to welcome the rest of the guests. So also all the representatives of the city of Roswell. So members of the business community, members of the press, and so on, and of course my colleagues from the PBS Group and also from PBS Aerospace. Thank you very much for your coming for this special moment and milestone in PBS Group history. So, as I said, it's my great pleasure to announce the launching of our own production facility in the U.S., in the United States, and right here in Roswell, city of Roswell, Georgia. So thank you very much for that. And I would like to say that this launch is a result of our long-term strategy, also a hard work of all of my teams and colleagues and so on, and of course, of our clear vision of our owner, Mr. William Didden. Yeah. So, as was already said, Mr. Fisher, the chairman of the board, of supervisory board of PBS Group also join us, as he is a family member of our owner, Mr. William Didden. So I would like to personally thank you for coming, and so on. And as I said about our clear owner's vision, so we are just now talking about several reasons why we are just now here. We would like to be very closer, much more closer to our US customers. We would like to definitely support US defense programs, what is important for us. And of course, we are continuing in a sustainable growing of our PBS group plans and visions and so on. So this new facility is not only about production and so on. I feel that it's also like a bridge between Czech Republic and United States. Yes, because these two countries that shares the same values, like a passion of innovation, commitment to the technological excellence, and also the very strong industrial heritage. So if we are talking about this investment here in Roswell, it's a first phase for us. We are going to invest up to 20 million during this first stage, and we have a lot of another investments in our pipeline, what we would like to also realize as soon as possible, and we are deeply and hardly working on that also with the local teams of city of Roswell. And that's not only about the production of the final application and so on. These investments represent also, let's say, the basic step of setting up of our technology and R&D center, what is very important for us. And as I can say, the R&D and so on, it's very important for our future, and means our together future. So if you are talking about the production here in our new facility, it will be focused on the production of the final application, which are used mainly for defense programs, like cruise missiles, Drake, drones, and so on. At the moment, we are really focused on a basic setting up of the final assemblies and testing, what is a very important process in a finalization of the production of these engines. At the same time, we are building a very strong suppliers network and infrastructure, what will speed it up and help us to fulfill our very quick and very fast plans. So at the moment, I would like to thank you to all of our team and new guys which are on board, because they are doing very great job. They are really working hardly during the weekends and so on. They spend a lot of time during last several months here, because I've been here in October and it was totally different. So it was different company here, totally different look and so on. So it's impressive how the progress was done here. So I really appreciate it. So, and of course, it was also thanks to the municipality offices and so on. So great job. Thank you for that. And none of that would be in general done without possibilities and warm welcome and incredible support of the city of Roswell, state of Georgia also, and all our partners across the US. So I would like to thank you to all of you and hope that it's a first step and milestone of our long-term partnership. So thank you for that. And once more sentence, thank you for believing in our mission. Yeah, because we've been here 6 months ago. Nobody trusts us that we are able to set up the production in such a short time. So thank you, everybody, for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, allow me as chairman of the supervisory board of PBS Group to extend my sincere thanks on behalf of our family, on behalf of my uncle, William Dillon, to everyone who contributed to the establishment and opening of this new PBS aerospace facility here in Atlanta. My gratitude goes especially to the CEO of PBS Aerospace, Aaron Durham, to the CEO of PBS Group, Mr. Pavel Chechal, to the Managing Director of PBS Aerospace, Mr. Tomáš Koutsky, to Mr. Arno Schloss, Deputy COO, and of course the PBS Aerospace team, all of you, and also to the City of Roswell and its mayor, Mr. Kurt Wilson, along with all the city representatives. I also like to thank Commissioner Pat Wilson, as well as the Czech Consulate in Atlanta, and particularly Consul Winterlíková, for her support. Today represents more than just the opening of a new production plant. It marks the beginning of a new chapter, the expansion of PBS on American soil, and a meaningful contribution to our local community. We believe we will soon launch the second phase of our project, serial production, and we are proud to be creating new jobs for Americans, developing cutting-edge engines for drones and missiles, and building new facilities in various parts of the United States. And we intend to do so in the shortest time possible. Once again, thank you everyone who helped make this dream a reality. We look forward to our shared future. Thank you.
Mr. Bush, come with that. Good job.
To our friends watching live stream in the Czech Republic, Dobrý den. Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be here with you today as we celebrate a major milestone, not just for PBS Aerospace, but for the city of Roswell and for the future of innovation right here in our community. When we talk about economic development, we often talk about jobs, investment, and opportunity. And while those are critical, today we are celebrating something even bigger. We're celebrating the arrival of a global leader in aerospace technology that is helping to shape the future of advanced air mobility across North America. PBS Aerospace's decision to invest here in Roswell is a powerful statement. It reflects the strength of our business climate, the talent of our workforce, and the spirit of partnership that defines our city. As Steve Stroud likes to say, Roswell is open for business, and we are proud to stand with companies that are leading the way into the next era of innovation. This facility represents that kind of forward-type thinking that we envision for the city of Roswell. Growth that respects our community values, creates high-quality jobs, and helps us build a strong, sustainable economy for generations to come. Positioning Roswell at the forefront of emerging industries like advanced air mobility and aerospace has been a key priority of this elected leadership. Today is proof that that strategy is working. And I can tell you in all earnest, it's only the beginning. So on behalf of the city of Roswell, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to PBS Aerospace and the PBS Group. We are deeply honored to have you as part of our community and committed to being your partners every step of the way as you continue to grow and thrive here in Roswell. To you, PBS, thank you for believing in Roswell. Thank you for investing in our people and our future. And thank you to all the people who made today possible, from the teams at PBS, from the amazing team at the City of Roswell, Georgia, from Roswell, Inc., to the incredible elected leadership on the City Council, 3 of them here with me, Lee, Christine, and Will, to Katrina Singletary, Peter Sorkoff, and Alex, who went on the trip with Christine, who really began this initiation last year, and to our incredible community at Roswell. Together, we are building truly something special. And today is a memorable day that we will not forget, and we are grateful and thankful to have PBS here. Thank you so much. Now, at this time, I'd like to introduce my good friend, the man who is basically we did a press conference 90 days ago, and here we are within 90 days opening up this facility. Record speed, great testimony to the ingenuity, innovation, passion, and on PBS's side and on the City of Roswell side. And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you to Mr. Aaron Durham, the CEO of PBS America.
So hello, everybody. Yeah, less than 90 days ago, we had the press release saying we're going to be moving PBS's Aerospace's headquarters here to Roswell, Georgia, and open up a new factory. So that's pretty amazing work to think you could open a jet engine factory in less than 3 months. How do we do that? We had key partners that made that happen. I have to give credit to Equus and Greg Chapman, their VP here, who's completely modified the building we have here from something that started out with a bunch of offices into our office space and a complete engine factory. So thank you very much to Equus. I also have to thank Mayor Wilson and the City Council for leaning forward to making sure the permits get done for us very quickly. We took things that would take maybe a month or two in other municipalities to get completed, and our permits were done within hours or days. So normally where it would take 4 to 6 months to put together a jet engine factory, we were able to do it in less than 90 days, as the mayor mentioned. So really a tribute to the community coming together to make this happen and make it successful. So we've already gotten all our capital equipment in place. As you can see back here on my left, we've already produced our first jet engine here in the factory, and we'll be testing that jet engine down at Georgia Tech, one of our key partners, to start production of the engines here over the summer. As we continue to build out this factory, we'll start into a low-rate initial production in September to start deliveries to the United States Air Force, which is one of our key customers. So what kind of engines do we make? As you can see on displays in front of us here, we have our TJ40s, which are our smaller jet engines. They're about 100 pounds of thrust. And we see our larger TJ200 engine, TJ80 engine, which is about 200 pounds of thrust. So you definitely wouldn't want to grab one of these when it's running, because it would launch you pretty far across the room. So we're going to continue to make these engines here in our U.S. factory, and then we're going to expand into the other jet engines that are produced within PBS. We have our TJ100s, our TJ150s, and we've announced recently our TJ200s, which are 500-pound thrust engines, which will be brand new, focused on the Department of Defense market as well, and we'll be able to produce those here in 2026. So why is it important for PBS to make jet engines, and why are we going so fast? There's a huge need for the U.S. Air Force, the Navy, and the U.S. Army to manufacture advanced drones, advanced missiles, and interceptors to refill the arsenal of democracy. Our stocks are down, as you guys know about the Ukraine war. We have orders coming in to produce thousands of jet engines here in this factory in 2026 to meet the needs of the Air Force and the Army and other services. So it's critical for us to get going as fast as possible to produce these engines for the U.S. military. And our support of Roswell has made this happen in a way that we never thought possible 9 months ago. So a big congratulations to the city for making this happen with us. So to do this, we have quickly started ramping up our hiring. And one of the reasons we chose Roswell as well is because we have a tremendous talent pool in the metro Atlanta area. We also have great schools here in Roswell. We have a wonderful community here. So we're looking to hire. So we need about 100 people over the next year or so that we want to bring on board. And so if you're looking for a job as an aerospace technician, an engineer, in business or finance or other career fields, please go online at pbsaerospace.com and apply now and come join our world-class jet engine team. We'd love to have you. Lastly, it would be a mistake for us not to mention the wonderful team that already is here in Atlanta. Our technicians have been over to the Czech Republic and been trained. They've come back already and put the first jet engines together, and they've done all the work to make this happen. So thank you very much to our team here that's local, as well as Mr. Tomas Kutsky back in the Czech Republic, who's not able to be here today, but he's worked for many years to make this happen, and his visions come true. So thank you very much.
All right. Well, we're going to go to this section of the program where we will actually have some question and answers and report back to you over in Czech Republic. Christine Hall, you're up first. Christine, can you share with the audience abroad and local a little bit about the effort that Roswell took when and building relationships on the trip to the Czech Republic last fall and what that meant about helping bring PBS here?
Thank you, Steve. Yes, during our trade mission, building relationships was at the heart of everything that we were focused on and that we did. This required building trust, showing commitment, and demonstrating that Roswell was ready to be a true partner in PBS's growth. Throughout our time in the Czech Republic, we met with PBS leadership on multiple occasions, toured the facilities, and spent a lot of time getting to know their people, their teams, their culture, and also their vision and history about the company. The deep history of this family business has been around for as long as Roswell's been around, 250 years or so. We also made it clear that Roswell was not just offering a location. They can choose a location anywhere in Georgia or in any other state. We were looking for a long-term relationship in a community that's focused on innovation. And we felt that we could provide that and be a true partner for PBS as they continue to grow. It was a lot of work behind the scenes, hours of meetings, follow-ups, and conversations, but it was all absolutely worth it. And that's what today's celebration is about. It's the result of the trust and the relationships that were built on that trip and beyond. And this is really, really, really a proud moment for all of us. Thank you for choosing Roswell. Thank you.
Aaron Durham, you're up.
Yeah, okay.
All right, give me a hard question.
Are you ready? Fastball.
Sure, go.
Not a hockey puck, but it's a fastball. Within the new facility that, and supporting multiple areas of operation, how do you see this contributing to future research and development of PBS Aerospace?
Yeah, so I think a purpose of building a factory here in Atlanta, one of them is partnering with Georgia Tech, who have outstanding world-class research facilities. So we're going to be teaming with them to help us develop our new engines as well as modify the engines we have. At the same time, we're bringing on board propulsion engineers, chief designers, and other aerospace engineers. Like I said, if you're looking for a job, this is a great place to be. So we're bringing those folks on here to do additional design work and continuing to improve our engines, and then make more advanced systems basically for the U.S. Air Force, the U.S. Navy, and the U.S. Army to make sure we stay on the leading edge of technology as we move forward into AI-driven drones and weapon systems. So thank you very much.
Fantastic. All right, Mayor Wilson.
Yes, sir.
So there's no fastball, just a straight pitch, man.
I don't believe you, Steve.
I hear you. So how did the city support PBS? I mean, we talk about relationships. Christine talked about it. We know how important relationships are. But getting this new facility up and running in a critical time limit was really a key piece to this whole puzzle. Talk to us about the cities.
Well, Steve, for you, this has got to be a day come true as well, because you've been in the business development, business recruiting business for a long time, right? And unless you have a city that understands investment, another city that understands the intentionality of the businesses and the kind of industries it wants to invest in and the kind it doesn't want to invest in, you're going to spin your wheels. And the truth of the matter is that PBS was heavily recruited throughout the United States by cities across the continental United States. Nobody in their right mind would not want PBS in their city. Like, this is the kind of company that you want investing in your town. So we had great competition in the recruitment process, and we were amazingly gratified that PBS gave us the opportunity of coming to be in Roswell. So part of the process, Steve, of the last 3.5 years, right, has been putting together and radically changing the organization of the government of the city of Roswell so that it acts more entrepreneurial, so that it acts more like a government, like a company than it does a government. And why is that important is because it's got to be adaptive, it's got to be fast, it's got to be responsive, it's got to be innovative. And so we knew that we were very fortunate that PBS chose us, and we knew we had to deliver. And the organization underneath the leadership of Mr. Randy Knighton, Mr. Don Stevens, this amazing team that we have, right? This organization is set up for speed, and it's set up to be reflexive, it's set up to be innovative, and it's set up to take care of companies like PBS. So we were blessed to get PBS. We knew we had a responsibility to deliver the goods and make sure they had a seamless experience. We call it a white glove development program, white glove developer program. The reality is we have to act like business, like we're in 2025. And that's what the city of Roswell government does today.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mayor.
Mr. Chagall.
Okay, thank you.
Give him a harder one.
A heart?
So most of that was already told, yes, sir.
No, this is going to be an easy one. So what is your specific plan for building another production hall and further development? What does that look like?
Okay. So if you are talking about increasing of our production capacities and plans, so the question is what period we are talking about. If you are talking about 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years plus, and so on. I would like to start from the another end, because at the moment, Erin told you that we assembled first engine. So it looks like maybe very challenging, but we are aiming to produce thousands of the engines very quickly. We would like to setting up the production capacities for more than 10,000 per year, maybe 20,000 and so on, because the demand of our turbojet engine is still growing. Yeah, so when we will be back tomorrow in the office, we will even update our plans because it's changing on daily basis. But the clear statement and message is that we would like to be not only global, but also the leader in all United States of the turbojet engines. So it means thousands and tens of thousands engines production per year. So just now we are starting with the assembly of the first smallest one, but I assume that in very short time we will be able also to produce old portfolio of our engines in the US. So if we are talking about specific plans, just now we are in a discussion with city of Roswell about additional land, about already built shops, what we can use and so on, what will be suitable for our production increase in such a short time. So I assume that during the 2026 we will be able to setting up the production of the thousands of the engines, because just now the aim for this year is to produce the hundreds of the engines. So next year we will producing in thousands of the engines, what means a lot of new space, lot of machines, and so on. So I think that based on this very good and experiences and very close cooperation with the city of Roswell, I think that we will be able that dream to fulfill very quickly. So there is a lot of work in ahead of us. So this is a first step, very significant, but still small in our vision. Yeah. So and as I said, in 1-2 years, I think that we will have a lot of opportunities for opening another, not one, but several production shops here. So
That's fantastic. So let's give this group a round of applause again. For the commitment, the investment, and obviously the energy that they bring in the aerospace industry to the United States and more importantly to Roswell, Georgia. Because as I say, Mayor, it's always a great day to do business in Roswell. So
That's right.
Thank you. Any closing remarks?
so
Yes, sir.
as I already said, thank you very much for your presence here. So for believing in our mission, because 6 months ago it looks like something what we have in our heads, and I'm very happy that I am able to be here, sit here, and not talk only about this first phase, but already we just talked about phase 2, phase 3, and so on. And it's very important for us to be, as was mentioned, the part of the local community. And after these several months, I have to say that we feel like a member of this community, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just briefly, the obvious, it is a great privilege to have Mr. Fisher here, Pavel, Aaron, your leadership, the leadership of the city council here. Steve, thank you, the amazing Roswell team. It's a great day in Roswell, Georgia, and we will continue to deliver for PBS as you continue to grow and invest in our city. So thank you so much. It's a great day, and thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.